Superstar Klay Thompson made his triumphant return this season and has now won 4 NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors. In the past, he was selected to 5 NBA All-Star games, twice made the All-NBA third team, and once made the NBA All-Defensive second team. Additionally, he has won gold medals with the American national team on their 2016 Olympic and 2014 World Cup teams. Klay Thompson suffered an injury in 2019 and was unable to play basketball with the Golden State Warriors for a while. However, after a full recovery, he has returned to continue playing this season with his team. Today's video will be about Klay Thompson and how he proved his doubters wrong this season. Before we go any further, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting NBA content. Let's keep rolling! Klay Thompson came back from a 31-month absence due to injury and helped the Golden State Warriors secure a 96-82 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thompson tore his left ACL in 2019 and later tore his right Achilles tendon when he was recovering. His return coincided with the period when the Golden Warriors had lost 2 consecutive season games in a row. The team played without Stephen Curry, who had a bruised right quadriceps, and Draymond Green, who had a strained left hip in a 101-96 loss at New Orleans that finished an 0-2 trip. The Warriors had also lost the previous night, 99-82 at Dallas. However, during the match with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the 3-time NBA champion scored 17 points, while the crowd in a lively Chase Center in San Francisco watched in ecstasy. After the game, Thompson told NBA TV that he was never going to forget that night. Thompson made the first basket for the Warriors and connected on 7 of his 18 shots, including 3 three-pointers. His career totals increased to almost 12,000 points and 1,800 three-pointers. Stephen Curry scored 28 points to help his team win after suffering 2 straight losses. When Thompson tore his ACL in Game 6 of the NBA Finals in June 2019, he was playing against the Toronto Raptors, who would go on to win the championship. After that, he tore his Achilles during a training session in November 2020, which ended up in him missing 2 entire seasons. To celebrate his comeback, Thompson's teammates all warmed up in different iterations of his number 11 jersey. When he finally took the court, the home crowd erupted in a thunderous cheer. Klay mentioned that the experience while playing after being away for a while was surreal and that it brought back a lot of old feelings about game days. He also expressed gratitude for the cheering and ovations from the fans. Klay Thompson had a strong message after months of hearing critics and supporters questioning if the Golden State Warriors were actually good enough to be title contenders. Golden State won its 4th championship in the last 8 seasons, with Klay Thompson returning close to his previous form before the devastating injuries, as the Warriors defeated the Boston Celtics in Game 6. It was the culmination of a protracted and frequently arduous journey for Thompson, who missed 2.5 years after suffering back-to-back serious injuries and went through a challenging rehabilitation procedure. But Thompson never had any doubts about making a comeback or thinking the Warriors may win the championship this year. Many analysts declared that the Warriors dynasty had ended when the team finished last in the NBA in 2019-20 and again missed the playoffs the next year. But not Thompson, particularly now after the Warriors showed that their dynasty is nowhere close to over. After Game 6, Thompson said, "People called me crazy. I said championship or bust because I saw how we came out of the gates. I knew we had a chance to do something special, and here we are. It's so incredible. Wow." Holding on to the memories of everyone who wrote the Warriors off, Thompson said he was able to use those doubts as motivation. A lot of chatter, a lot of doubters, but you know what? You just put that in your fuel tank and you just keep going. And it does definitely hit different, Thompson said. "I've got a memory like an elephant. I don't forget. There were a lot of people kicking us down." It wasn't just Thompson that went through a lot in the past 3 years. The Warriors had a rough couple of years, finished last in the NBA, and Steph Curry, who was with him for the disappointing NBA Finals of 2019, missed almost all of the next season due to a hand injury. Curry, though, claimed following their victory that the challenges he and his squad faced simply made the victory that much sweeter. Curry mentioned that the victory was different because of the 3 years of baggage the team carried coming out of Game 6 in 2019. According to Curry, "I can say it now, I don't know how many teams could carry that as long as we have, with the expectations of comparing us now to teams of the past and making it to the mountaintop again." The fact that Curry added the one feat that has eluded him throughout his Hall of Fame career, an NBA Finals MVP, may have made the victory even more significant for Curry. He scored 30 points or more in each of the final 3 games, helping the Warriors come back from a 2-1 deficit to win the series 4-2 overall. Curry reiterated Thompson's sentiments after receiving the NBA Finals MVP award, claiming they disproved the doubters. "What they gonna say now?" Curry told Andscape's Mark Spears via ESPN. "You hear all the talk about you as a player and us as a team. Nobody outside of the Bay Area thought we would be here last October when the season started. Me as a player, obviously, this Finals MVP stuff and all that, knew we were good enough to win 3 championships before. Honestly, the doubt never should have been there. On February 2, 2022, the San Antonio Spurs were defeated by the Golden State Warriors, who were without several of their players. The Warriors, even though they were severely short-handed, had enough firepower to defeat a team that was supposed to contend for a play-in tournament position, even without their 2 All-Star starters, Stephen Curry and Andrew Wiggins, and their other 2 former All-Stars, Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. The Golden State Warriors had a fantastic start this year, despite what the media said. According to several criteria, if they were healthy, a rise to the top was doubtful but definitely doable, as they showed this past season. Golden State has a history of displacing doubters. Many didn't anticipate them starting the season as strong as they did, especially given that Green missed significant periods of time, and Thompson was recently welcomed back for the first time since the middle of 2019. Some of the top teams in both conferences had no answer for the Warriors when they were firing on all cylinders. In the last 8 NBA Finals, Golden State has appeared in 5. The Golden State Warriors' unselfish and collaborative roster helps explain why they are so successful. Golden State is number 1 overall in assist percentage, even though they don't lead the league in assists per game. The Warriors are ranked 2nd in both assists per game and assists ratio. The squad understands how to find the open player, and they also don't play a ton of isolated basketball, which helps them avoid cold spells of play. Curry can challenge defenders, but the more reliable and fluid NBA attacks rely on ball movement to succeed. In their only appearance without Kevin Durant, the Warriors were 2nd in assist rate, but have won their last 2 visits to the finals. Even if it's not the most crucial element, it does highlight how crucial ball movement and selfless play are to basketball success at the top level. Nevertheless, the Warriors are competing hard and at a high level, affecting their future success. The Golden State Warriors not only defend well and play at a high level, but also perform incredibly well on their home court. Because of this, they have been unbeatable at home throughout the last several seasons and throughout their dynasty, allowing them to advance their game. And what do you guys think? Will the Warriors win another Finals next season? Will Klay prove his doubters wrong once again? I would love to hear your opinion, so please let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content. We'll see you in the next one.